If watching this video you find that you are beginning to feel yourself drawn not only to a life of deeper prayer and contemplation, but drawn also to join a monastery of Dominican contemplative nuns, if you are really sensing in yourself something of that vocation, I can't tell you how fortunate and blessed you are. Over the years I've had the opportunity, the privilege of coming to know many contemplative Dominican nuns in different parts of the world. What has always struck me, impressed me, is their joy. A saint of the Middle Ages called Mechthild had a vision in which Jesus spoke to her one day, and he said, speaking about the Dominican order, Jesus said, is broad, spacious and joyous, and there is room in it for the weak as well as the strong. That has certainly been my own experience as a Dominican friar, especially regarding the breadth of spirit that exists in the order, the wonderful space given to each individual sister or brother to grow in holiness, and the joy which no trial or hardship seems able to overcome. And one other thing has struck me. In the contemplative life of the Dominican nuns I've come to know, not only has the heart, their hearts been touched and awakened by grace, their minds also, I've noticed, grow in a profound, thoughtful, questioning, childlike spirit. The mind in love with God. About making a vocational decision, which involves obviously both head and heart, a novice master used to say to us, in any major decision, there is always enough light to see and enough darkness to doubt. So, if you feel drawn to contemplative Dominican life, don't spend months and years in discernment. Yes, seek advice. Yes, say prayers. That most of all. But don't be afraid then, finally, to take the plunge. We are, as you know, living through a very dark time in the church and in the world. Again and again, evil seems to be triumphant. How then is evil to be overcome? How are souls to be saved in this time of great struggle and bewilderment? Among those who are at the front line in this battle are Dominican contemplative nuns. Their lives of sacrifice and joy, their prayers for all of us in the church and in the world are of absolutely critical importance. Being enclosed doesn't mean they are not present to all of us. They are present, and in a wonderful way, by their interceding prayers, their lives of sacrifice and love. They are what has always been called in the Dominican tradition, these contemplative nuns are in themselves a holy preaching.